welcome to my class. So this is going to be belly dance drum solo. One of my most favorite things to do, is one of my specialties, so that you like it. I'm also sharing or dancing in my favorite new costume. So if you don't like all the jingles, tough, because I wanted to wear the costume. Anyway, so let's get started. We'll start off with all of the technical stuff, breaking down some of the movements first for you. And drum solo, if you like it, here's a little sales pitch. If you really like it, come and see me and I'll train you properly. So I'm teaching you a drum solo choreography that I choreographed. But if you want to learn proper drum solo technique, come and see me. I have live classes on Zoom, or you can do the class recordings on my website instead for £20 a month. And then you'll learn all about drums and drum rhythms and drum solo technique and all the rest of it. For now, let's get started. So you need to do a warm up first. I'm not going to warm you up today, so I've got loads of videos on my channel where you can get warmed up first. Okay, so without further ado, let's continue. First movement, I'm going to go through the more complex ones. So let's talk about the pelvis isolations first. So have a look first. The more advanced version is going to be starting from a hip lift. I'm going to go drop, out, in. Drop, out, in. If you have a bad back or a bad lower back, or it feels uncomfortable to do that, this is more advanced to do it in that direction. You can start with your hip lifted. You'll go drop, and instead of going out, and you'll go in, out. That will make it easier for your lower back for anyone who's having problems. So let's just do that a couple of times on either side. We're going to start with our hip lifted, and you're going to do a hip drop, okay? And then you're either going to go in, out, or you're going to go out, in. Now, when you go out, in, you're not sticking your bum out or pushing your bum out. You are doing a contraction. You have to make sure that your hips are in neutral when you do the hip lift, so that when you drop and you stay in neutral, you've got somewhere to go on the out and the in, rather than already being out and having to do something like this, okay? So the secret is to keep the pelvis in neutral, so that you can do that without it, to exaggerate it, but without it hurting your back or sticking your bum out, because that's not an isolation. Okay, so let's try the other side. Same principle. You're going to start with your hip lifted, and you're going to do hip drop. Okay, so particularly if you're going to do the out in, when you do the drop, keep the pelvis in neutral. Do your drop, and then you're going to do your out in. Okay, lift it, drop it, out in. Okay, so that's up, down, out. Sorry, down, out, in, or down, in, out. Okay, all right. That's the first one. Then the next one I want to do is talk about chest drops and chest lifts. So this isn't necessarily the order of the choreography. However, you want to make sure that your pelvis is in neutral. So drum solo technique, the idea is you want to make the sound of the drum look like it's coming from inside your body. So precision, timing, and accuracy is key to being really good at your drum solo technique. You really want to be on the rhythm and on the beat, on time. All right, with your muscle control. So if my tummy is engaged, my chest is lifted. We're going to start with our chest lifted, and we're going to do down, up, down, because the rhythm's going to be in threes. Okay, so the drum solo beat is going to happen in threes. We're going to go down, up, down. Okay, drop, lift, drop. One more time. Drop, lift, drop. Now, for those of you who've been training me for a while or come to my school, question to you: what muscles do you use to drop the chest? 5 seconds to answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you said upper abdominals above the bra straps, or about where your bra strap is actually, that muscle there is what brings the chest down nice and sharply. This is like drum solo technique or isolation. You can consider it just to be isolation technique, okay? Good. And if I say to you, what muscle do you use to lift the chest upwards? What are you going to say? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you said upper back muscles between your shoulder blades, they contract to send your chest up, you are correct. So you're not pumping, it's none of this, okay? You're just keeping it. If I had no arms, I could still do the movement, okay? Okay, so let's go. So we're going to start with our chest in a lift the chest upwards, shoulders down, long neck, face and grace, and you're going to go down, up, down, okay? No slouching, down, up, down, yes? Down, up, down, keep your neck. Down, up, down. Down, up, down, okay? Down, up, down. All right, the next one, think about this. I'm trying to do it in order. Yeah, hip box. Okay, so I'm gonna give you two options here. When we get to the next part of the drum solo, when we get to that section, if you're brand new and this is like really complicated, because this is not a beginner's drum solo, but you're welcome to give it a go. You can either do knee drops, which you learn with me in level 1, where your heels are flat on the floor, and you drive the hips upwards, try pressing the heel into the floor. Your knees are alternating, yes. I call these, in my school, we call these knee drops, Melissa BellyDance School. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2. So you would do this instead. Otherwise, if you feel like you can handle it, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do a hip box. Now the hip box is a moving hip box. So if I just do the angles first, this heel's gonna come down. I'm gonna go side wall, again towards the front. Then I'm gonna kind of push my bum back using my leg to the back. So my weight's on this leg still. Then I'm gonna switch the weight to this foot and push my hip to the side. So it's like 3 parts of a hip box, for those who know what a hip box is. Right, square, hip square. The same principle, however, is going side, I put the heel down, back, and then I change to the other side and put that heel down. It's a weight shift hip box. Now, I'm not breaking it down too much today, I just want to show you what it is, because if you want to learn properly, come see me in my school. But I just want to teach you, the main thing I want to do is teach you the choreography, not tons of technique, okay? So your option when you get there will either be side to side, as in side to side hips, or it will be hip, 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 okay? Is there any other tricky bits? On these, okay, so you can just think of it as a hip roll. If you're brand new and you haven't really learned this stuff before, you can think of it as rolling the hips, but the ummy happens inside the body, okay? So in my classes, I teach this in way more detail, really, really break it down for you and really help you out. But this is just a bit of fun, so let's just try it. Doesn't matter which way your hip rolls. It's a hip circle. You'll be in classical position. In my school, we call this classical position. And you're gonna roll the hips in a circular motion. All right, doesn't matter which way you go. Personally, I like to go clockwise in the choreography, but you can go the other way. Doesn't matter, okay? Is there anything else you need to know? That's about all the real technical stuff. So without further ado then, let's get started. Let's put the actual track on for you. Okay, so there's discrepancies on the name of this rhythm. On my rhythm identification CD, it's called the Bambi rhythm, but my drummer always tells me it's not called Bambi rhythm. I'm pretty sure he calls it Masmoudi. But anyway, maybe it was a misprint on my CD, but that's what it's called on my CD. When CDs used to be a thing, you're like, oh my God, you're ancient. Who has CDs? What is that? Okay, anyway, so let me find the right playlist for you. Find it. So I've slowed this rhythm down immensely for you because it's quite fast. So I've made it slower, and then maybe at the end when I've taught you the sequence, we can have a go at going like fast again. So can you hear the rhythm? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, space, space. 1, 2, 3, space, space. 1, 2, 3, 3 drum beats. Boom, boom, boom. Ha, ha. Doom, doom, doom. Ha, ha. Okay, ready? So let's get started. So our job, I just want to clarify that this isn't necessarily a drum solo, because this is a rhythm, and we're doing drum solo technique or a drum solo style choreography to the rhythm, okay? So it's the same consistently because it's a rhythm, not necessarily a drum solo piece of music, all right? Okay, off we go. We're gonna start off in classical position, one leg, one heel raised. And we're gonna start off with hips, gonna do lift, up, down, up, hold it. Ready again, on the beat, on the beat. On the beat. Okay. Get ready on the beat. On the beat. Shoulder roll in the space. Shoulder roll in the space. Up, down, up. Shoulder roll. 5, 6, ready, and up, down, up. Shoulder roll. Hold it. Make sure your hip stays up, because the next part, here's what we discussed, is either down, in, out, or down, out, in. Okay? So we can add that on. one more time. Next round, we've got up, down, up, shoulder, roll, down, out, in. Right, we can do the same thing on the other side, but we've got to change sides. We don't just go, to the other side. We're dancers, even if you've never learned to dance before. Whenever you're with me, I consider you to be a dancer, so let's do it. All you're gonna do with your legs, literally, is change sides. So you're in classical position on the other side. If you're more of a dancer, you've got more experience, you can snake your body as you do it, or wiggle your body as you do it, okay? And as you do that, we're gonna do a little bit of a hair flick, because I love hair flicks. Why not? Okay, so it will go up, down, up, shoulder, roll, down, out, in, change sides. Let's try that again. Try to be as, I know it's fast, but try to be on the beat. Hey, up, down, up, shoulder, roll, down, out, in, change sides. Do exactly the same on this side. Are you ready? We're gonna go up, down, up, hold it, down, out, in, or down, in, out. Up, down, up, hold it, down, out, in, or down, in, out. In the space, up, down, up, we can do a snake arm. Down, out, in. One more time. Up, down, up, snake arm. Down, out, in. From the beginning, 5, 6, 7. Up, down, up, shoulder, shoulder. Down, out, in, change sides. Up, down, up, snake your arm. Down, out, in. Okay, next part. If you're new to this and this is like, whoa, 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 no way, just pivot on the balls of your feet to face this way again. Otherwise, my more advanced people in the room, you're gonna cross and quick turn, and you're gonna end up facing this way. You wanna stop as tidily as you can, because you need to be on the beat, right? Let's add that on. Choose. Are you ready? Up, down, up, roll it. Down, out, in, snake it. Up, down, up, snake on. Down, out, in, choose. It's too much, just go here. Okay, so for example, down, out, in, change sides. Yeah, okay? Last time, and now adding on. 6, 7. Up, down, up, shoulder, roll. Down, out, in, change sides. Up, down, up, snake, arm. Down, out, in, turn. Okay. All right, from there, we're gonna do 2 shoulder hits. 1, 2. And that's gonna be on the boom, boom. Okay? Back, front. Back shoulder, front shoulder. Back, front. Okay? Uh-oh, watch. Back, front, side, just. So, you're going ribcage slide, and then like a quarter of a circle. So I axe on the third beat, and I stretch my chest to get ready for the next round of 3 beats. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Yes, remember, on the beat. On the beat. Hey, ready, go. On the beat. Okay, when your chest goes up, keep your shoulders down, keep your neck. I don't want to see this. What is this? What is this? No, shoulders. Grace, base. Okay, you ready? Let's try that again. Next round. 1, 2, 3. Okay, hold it up. Because now you're lifted, right? And you're stretched. Make sure you're not sticking your bum out as you do it. Your bum in, chest up, shoulders down. Now you're gonna do your down, up, down. Try not to go, yeah? It's not Beyonce, okay? Down, up, down, okay? All right, remember, lower abs, upper abs, lower abs on the beat. Tap, tap, tack. Go pumping your elbows. No chicken heads. Don't do this, okay? No. Control yourself. Control yourself. Ready? Right. The final part of this bit, we're gonna do undulation. So I go down, up, down, undulation. AKA camel. So in belly dance, sometimes you'll hear them called camels. Camels, AKA undulations, body waves, same thing. Okay, down, up, down. Let's go over it. I'm gonna go forward first, Look forward, upwards. I'm gonna keep my neck. I'm gonna bring it back. Bring my chest down. I'm gonna roll down. Now for stylization, just because it's how I choreographed it, as I roll down, upper abs to the hips, I'm gonna sink. I'm gonna drop down. And as I do that, I don't want to finish my undulation with a pelvic release. I want to finish in like this. Okay, it might look really weird and really ugly, but it will make sense in a second for the next move. Oh my God, you're getting hot. You're getting hot? I am. Okay, ready? And I'm never hot, so that's amazing. Are you ready? We're gonna go from the very, very top. On the beat. Up, down, up, shoulder, roll. Down, out, in, change sides. Up, down, up, snake, arm. Down, out, in, turn around. Shoulder, shoulder, chest. Down, up, down, roll. Hold it. Okay, let's try that again. Standing on my skirt. Let's go. One more time from the beginning. Next round. Ready? Hey. Up, down, up, shoulder, roll. Down, out, in, on the beat. 1, 2, 3, hop, hop. 1, 2, 3, hop, hop. Shoulder, shoulder, chest, woo. Down, up, down, woo. Hold. Okay. You're holding, because the next 3 beats are gonna go 1, 2, 3. So even if you've got a bad back, this one should work for you because you're already in. So what you're actually doing is going neutral, up, neutral. If I go up, go in, out, in. But because you're here, sorry, you're going out and out. Out, in, out. What you're doing is you're going neutral, lift, neutral, as opposed to accessing your lower back. Because your starting position is here. Back, back, back. Okay? Back, back, back. All right. Those of you who are more advanced belly dancers in the room, put your belly on top. So my belly, if I just do my belly's gonna go on the beat. Out, in, out. Out, in, out. Yeah? Out, in, out. And I do that with my pelvis, which will go neutral, middle, neutral. Okay? All right, so I go bam, bam, bam. And the belly just gives it an extra texture, yeah? All right. And then we're gonna do ummies. We're gonna go from the top in a minute, don't worry. So I go down, undulation. Then we're gonna go out, in, out. And you in your space, you're gonna go ummy, ummy. Hip roll, hip roll. If you don't know what ummy is, you never learned it, do ummies. I have hip circle playlist. If you go to my hip circle playlist, I teach ummies in that on YouTube. So if you really want to learn it properly, go there. Otherwise, come see me in my school, on my online school. All right, so you're gonna go hip, 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 roll, roll. Hip, 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 roll, roll. Hip, 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 roll, roll. Okay, let's go from the shoulders. As a reminder, let's ignore the beat for a second. Shoulder, shoulder, chest, that's your 3 beats. Space, down, up, down. There's your space. You're gonna hold it in. You're gonna go drop, lift, drop. And then in the space, you're gonna do 2 hip rolls. So you're kind of working down the body on the beat. All right, let's go from the top and see. And if you're like, no, it's too much. Just press pause and digest. Okay, then come back and see me. All right, let's go from the top. Okay, wait for the beat. It's got a 4 beat counting. Bam, bam, 3, go. Up, down, up, shoulder, roll. Down, out, in, change sides. Up, down, up, snake, arm. Down, out, in, turn to the side. Shoulder, shoulder, chest. Hold it up, down, roll, hold. Out, in, out. Ami! Do it one more time. Ready, 5, 6, hey. Up, down, up, shoulder, roll. Down, out, in, change sides. Up, down, up, snake, arm. Down, out, in, turn around. 1, 2, chest up. down, roll. Out, in, out, roll. Okay, now we come to the hip box, okay? So, remember, option one, because this heel is lifted, you're either gonna do the easier option, which is the knee drops, where if I face the front, this one's lifted, I'm gonna go side to side, yeah? Side to side. If I face the back, side to side. All right, so what you're gonna do, from here, roll, you'll have 1, 2, 3, okay? Those of you who are more advanced, or have learnt this, or are in my current course, who I actually filmed this especially for, so hi all my level 2 girls, hi, yeah? My level 2 and 3 girls actually. Okay, you're gonna do the hip box that we've learnt. So you're going hip, 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 okay? Side, back, side, and I get the rotation, boom, boom, boom. On my third hip isolation, if I face this way, that's my front, so I'm doing it from a different angle for you. I would have side, back, and then I go onto this heel, I switch, okay? So I do that with my hip, but I swivel at the same time. So this angle would be one there, keep the weight on this leg back on 2, and I'm gonna shift it to this leg as I pivot and squeeze my butt on the 3. Okay, so hi to Pamela, Joanna, Azamani, Barty, and everybody else in online recordings. Sarah, everyone, everyone's been learning this time. Okay, all right then. Okay, ready? So let's go from the beginning up to there. Okay, pace yourself. Next round. Up, hey, up, down, up, shoulder, roll, down, out, in, change sides. Up, down, up, snake your arm. Down, out, in, change sides. Shoulder, shoulder, chest. Down, up, down, roll. Out, in, out, roll, hips. Hip, hip, hip. Uh-oh. One more time, and we're moving on. 5, 6, 7. Up, down, up, shoulder, roll. Don't sit in your own way. Change your arms if you like. Up, down, up, hey. Down, out, in, hey. 1, 2, hey. Down, up, roll. Out, in, woo, roll. Hip, hip, hip. Uh-oh. Let's continue. All right, what we didn't do, I didn't talk about the upward undulation. So let me give you 2 options here. Okay, give you the easiest option first. So you finish with your weight on this leg, whether you went side to side or whether you went side, back, side. Everyone should finish with their weight on the back leg. Okay, and then let me just give you the easiest option. The easiest option is going to be chest, up, down, up. Okay, so going down, up, down, what we did in the beginning, we're now going up, down, up. Okay, up, down, up. Option 1, you can do that on the spot. Up, down, up. Option 2, you're going to step. How do you step? You might ask. Okay, so if these jingles are annoying you, sorry, but I really intended to wear this costume for this tutorial. So here I am. Okay, you're going to put that heel down, the front heel down, and then you're going to cross, step onto it, and then bring your feet together again. Okay, so pay attention to my feet, not my costume. Okay, my heel goes down, and then I cross my front leg, my back leg's over the front, I put my weight onto it so that I can bring my leg together here. Okay, that's what we're doing. Let's go again. So here I finish with my weight on the back leg. You might finish this direction, doesn't matter what angle you finish. You're gonna put that heel down, you're gonna cross the foot, you're gonna step together. Okay, now as you do that, you're gonna do your chest, okay? So you've just finished your hips, hip, hip, hip. I put that foot down and I immediately, on the 3 beats, go up, down, up. Bring your leg in, okay? The more advanced option, so for those of you who've been training with me, like I said, I filmed this class especially for my level 2 and 3 students who are training with me at the moment, so hi. So if you've learnt this with me before or if you've learnt it somewhere else, great. Otherwise, do the up, down, up. Otherwise, you're going to do roll it up. You're going to go boom, boom, boom. Okay, what is that? Lower abs, upper back. Let's do 4 more. Lower abs is a pelvic tuck. Upper abs, it's a chest drop. And then upper back, it's a chest lift. It's not actually tuck lift. It's not actually tuck, drop, lift, because that would just be a tuck, drop, lift. But you can think of it like that to help you to begin with. Otherwise, you want to take it boom, boom, boom. It has to go upwards. Not the same as going boom, boom, boom. You see the difference? Boom, 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 or boom, boom, boom. Roll it up. I always sing that. Roll it up. Roll it up. All right. So now your challenge is, if you're doing the cross step, and I go from here, your challenge is when you put that heel down and you cross, your challenge is when as soon as the ball of the foot touches, do your boom, boom, boom to shift you. Okay, that's what he's trying to do. All right? Okay. So let's continue. When you get there, boom, boom, boom. So this might take a little bit of practice. For those of you who might need to press pause and take a few days to learn this over time. It's up to you. I wanted to share something fun with you. This is the choreography we've been learning currently in this term's level 2 class. We had a special attention to drum solo technique as part of the feature. There is also an actual drum solo class to come to as well if you want to focus purely on drum solo. Anyway, here we go. So roll it up. Yeah, so you're either going to go up, roll down again, out, in, out. Okay? So you're going to go. Let's do the easy one first. Up, down, up, roll, down, out, in, out. Yeah? Go again. You're going to go up, roll, down, out, in, out. Otherwise, you're going roll it up, roll down, out, in, out. Do you see that? I'll do it again, a little bit closer. I'm going roll it up, and then I'm in my space, roll down, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do it with music. Let's do it with music. Okay, I'll do the easiest version first on the spot. Up, down, up, roll, out, in, out. Yeah, so we go up, down, up, roll down, out, in, out. Again, one more. Up, down, up, roll, out, in, out. All right. Now I'm going to do it on the spot, the harder version. So you can do this without walking, all of them. Roll it up, roll, out, in, out. 2 more. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Choose either on the spot, either one of those versions, or from the box, for example, would be hip, 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 hip. So the walk part is up to you. If the added walk makes it like, don't do it, just stay on the spot, okay? Let's go from the beginning. We're almost at the end of the sequence, or the combination. Next round. Up, down, up, shoulder, roll. Down, out, in. Oh no, we're out of music, let's go again. Wait for the beat. 2, 3, 4, and up, down, up. Shoulder, roll. Down, out, in, change, side. Up, down, up, snake, arm. Down, out, in, turn around. Shoulder, shoulder, chest. Down, up, down, roll. Out, in, out, ummy. Hips, hip, hip, hip. Get ready. Roll it up, roll. Out, in, out. Okay, so that one more time. Are you ready? Next time. Hey! Up, down, up, shoulder, roll. Down, out, in, change, side. Up, down, up, snake your arm. Down, out, in. Hey! Shoulder, shoulder, chest. Down, up, down, roll. Out, in, out, roll. Hip, hip, hip. Walking. Boom, boom, bap. Boom, boom, bap. Okay. Final couple of moves. All right. Turn it off for a second. All right. So it's not a very long drum solo, but I think you might be quite happy about that. Drum solo is going to be quite technical, take a lot of brain power, okay? So if you like that, it's normal. It's a normal response when you're learning drum solo, like that, okay? Anyway, where are you? So you finished. Out, in, out. Okay, your 3 beats. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna go, say with me, roll, roll, lift. Roll, roll, lift. Roll, roll, lift. You do ummy, lift. Ummy, lift, vertical, up. There you go. Okay, 5, 6, 7. Ummy, hip lift. 5, 6, 7. Ummy, hip lift. 5, 6, 7. Ummy, lift. 5, 6, 7. Ummy, lift. Okay, now you will finish. As you get into that, you want to face the back. So this foot is still en releve, but I'm going to turn to face the diagonal towards the back. Look over my shoulder towards you, yeah? So on my feet, my back foot is flat on the floor. Yeah, so I'm wearing shorts. And I look like that, okay? All right, so from there, what happens is what do? We roll our hips. So, and I have my hand on my waist and one hand in my hair. If you want to ruffle your hair up, you can. Okay, and then what we're going to do, we're going to go roll, roll, lift. And when I lift, I look at you. When I roll, 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 look. So I look at the back when I'm rolling and I look at the front when I'm lifting. Now, when you get really into this, you can do as many hip circles as you can fit into the roll, roll. If you're brand new, you might want to go roll, roll. But otherwise, sometimes you can fit, depending how relaxed you are, 3, 4 circles in, okay? You're gonna go, da, 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 okay? All right, so let's do that a couple more times. 5, 6, your back foot closest to me, you're on tiptoe. The other foot's flat-footed, you're facing the diagonal, back diagonal corner. 5, 6, look at me. Roll, roll, lift. Look at the back. Roll, roll, lift. All right, let's get to the end. So this one is lifted. You're gonna do one of my favorite hip circles. I call it the hip circle drop. Many variations of this, by the way. All right, so what happens is, you've got 3 beats, remember? You're gonna go put that heel down and do a side hit towards me on 1, yeah? Same thing as the hip box, actually. You're gonna push that hip backwards on 2, kind of creates a little boom, 2. And then on your 3, look like this, okay? Just go again. Imagine that's my front. I just finished my roll, roll, lift, okay? This heel's gonna go down. I'm gonna step out a little bit, actually. Hip, there you go. So now I look like that, my heel switch. I push my bum to the back, to the wall behind me. Back diagonal, not the middle, back diagonal, okay? And then what happens is, if I just do it without any stylization, see my legs. I'm gonna go half circle and take my hips to the back and my hip to the side wall. When I get to this side wall, you need to raise this heel so that you can keep pivoting, and you want to land in what? Hamstring stretch position. When you do hamstring stretch, you want to land in the hamstring stretch position, and then your body's facing this way, which will actually be the front. So if I go from here, do the roll, roll, lift, roll, roll, lift, roll, roll, lift. I'm going to step this foot out a little bit more towards you. I'm going to go hip 1. My angle is here. I'm going to take my butt and push it to the back diagonal. Boom. Down 2. And on 3, I'm going to keep coming. So there I am. I'm going to raise my heels so I can come the ball of my feet. And I'm going to turn the corner so I face the front. So it looks way more complicated than it is. But it will be boom, boom, boom. Now with the head, you do that one more time. Okay, so you do roll, roll, lift. Roll, roll, lift. You go again. Roll, roll, lift. You're going to step out and hit the 3 beats. 1 beat, 2nd beat. So the first 2 beats, the weight is on this leg. And then the 3rd beat, you can take it from the front wall. Hips face the back wall, side this way. And then they face the one behind you. That boom. So all I did is I went from facing this wall to the front wall. Can we just do that? Okay, so because there's a lot more going on than it looks like more going on than there is. So I'm facing this wall, finish my roll, roll, lift, and I just want to go from this wall to the front. It's a quarter turn, but because there's so much things happening in the hips, in between that quarter turn, you can get really stuck with your directions. But that's all you're doing, okay? So let's do it one more time. You've got your roll, roll, lift, roll, roll, lift, and then I'm gonna step out, I'm gonna do side hit to the screen, side hit to the wall directly behind my bum. Boom. Diagonal though, right? Then I'm gonna swivel my hips round so that my hips now face the back, very back wall, and I'm facing the front. Now, when you put the stylization in, it will look a little something like this. Boom, boom, boom. Uh-oh. You see how much more, how much nicer that is when you're like, what the hell was that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. So, now let's talk about the body. So, you've got side, you're upright. Diagonal, you're upright. Now if I face the side, this is where your weight should be, right? Your bum is back diagonal. What happens is I drop my body towards my back leg, which will be my back leg. Yeah? My back leg. Like this. And then what happens is you can either put your hands on your thighs or the floor if you're flexible enough. And all you do is you let the head drop and you're gonna keep going that way. So now everything is facing that way, okay? So now we face the right way so that you can get the angles correct. I have hip, hit side, diagonal, and I drop my head towards my back foot. And now I'm gonna keep coming towards the screen, I'm gonna raise my heels, turn a quarter of the way, and now I look like this. And then you're gonna take 2 sets of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 to come up. Take your hand, get your hand. 1, 2, 3, space, space. 1, 2, 3, space, space. Okay, right. And then final part, what we're gonna do is, because we're gonna drill this a few times, is you're gonna do 2 sets of knee drops. You bring your leg in. That bit's quite slow. This bit's fast, but from there it goes really slow. Give you time to think. Bring your feet together. Now it doesn't matter what hip goes first, but you're gonna go hip, hip, hip. Okay, move left or right, doesn't matter. Ba, ba, ba. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2 sets of hips. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now optional, keep that on the spot. 1, 2, 3. I like to angle mine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Optional, walk it. So if you've learnt this before, if you've learnt these moves and how to walk with them, you're basically going to go hip, 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 keep the knees bent. Hip, hip, hip. Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. Up, down, up. Okay? I'm going to further back. We've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. Chest, chest, chest. All right, okay. And the final move to finish it off will be a time. This is the very, very last move. There's actually more to this choreography, but it's as much as I've taught so far, so I'm gonna leave it like this. So once you've finished, hip, 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 1, 2, 3, shoulder, 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 chest, chest, chest. Doesn't really matter what way you turn. So if you weight lands on this leg, turn this way. If your weight lands on this leg, turn this way. So option 1, if you're brand new and you're like, this turns are quite stressful, I don't really know what I'm doing, you can just kind of ignore the beat and make it a pose. So you can have, for example, 1, 2, 3, da-da! Doesn't have to be on the beat. But those of you who are trained and you know how to turn properly, okay, I'm going to turn upstage and go 1, 2, 3, and then whatever pose you want to do, okay? All right, let's talk it through without the music once so that you have time to digest and think. Because even though I slowed the beat down, it's still quite fast, huh? Okay, so fix your hair, make yourself presentable. When you learn my choreographies, you never look presentable whilst you're learning them. It's not possible. They're often a bit crazy. Okay, so you'll always look a bit of a mess by the end of performing with me or training with me. That's like a good thing in my books. All right then. Okay, so from the beginning. Let's talk about it. Once, all the way through, nice and slowly. So you've got lift, drop, lift, shoulder, roll, drop, hip, hip, change sides. How you change sides is up to you, stylize it. Feel free to change anything you want, like the arms, for example, snake it. Down, out, in, change sides. Come a bit closer. Shoulder, shoulder, chest. Stretch it out, keep your neck space and grace. Down, up, roll, hold, pelvis, out, in, out, me. You're either gonna go up, roll, hold, out, in, out, or you're gonna do that walking. If you're walking, you're gonna change legs. You're gonna go up, roll, down, out, in, out, okay? The more advanced version of that would be, let's go from the shoulder, shoulder, chest. This is going to be the more advanced version. Shoulder, shoulder, chest, hold, up, down, roll, hold, out, in, out. Me, oh, we forgot the box. My bad. Everyone does this. You're either going to go side to side, or you're going to go step out, hip, box, in. Then you do the next bit, which is either going to be the bit I just did, or you're going to go roll it up, roll down, out, in, out. Or you're going to go roll it up, roll down, out, in, out. When I do drum solos, I love to change my directions and my angles as I do the isolation, so it's not flat. That's just my personal style. My personal style is very modern, so this is the way I like to do it, but you don't have to. Okay, and then after you finish that, you finished your boom, 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 da, da. Then you've got your hip rolls. Roll, roll, lift. Roll, roll, lift. Then you've got that hip tackle drop. Boom, boom, boom. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ha, ha. 1, 2, 3. Then you choose. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. Chest, chest, chest. Turn on the beat or not. And then strike your pose. Doesn't matter if you finish on the beat for that, because it's going to be the ending. I mean, there's a lot more, there's a whole heap more choreography to that, but that's enough, right? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let me press rewind, let's go from the beginning. Whoa. Okay. Fix your hair. Be presentable for the beginning, at least. Will be a mess by the end. Are you ready? Hey! Up, down, up, shoulder, roll. Down, out, in, change sides. Up, down, up, snake your arm. Down, out, in, change sides. Shoulder, shoulder, chest. Down, up, down, roll. Out, in, out, roll. Box or hips. Okay, choose your variation. Tap, 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 we're gonna roll it. Roll, roll, lift. Roll, roll, lift. Hips, hip, hip, drop. 1, 2, 3. One more step. 1, 2, 3. Hips, hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. We're gonna do something in the space, if you like. Shall I do the second time round? Hup, hup, hup. Hey. All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. So what I mean by that is, rather than just going hip, 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 hold, hip, 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 hold, maybe you want to put something in. For example, you could have hip, 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 hair, hip, 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 hair, shoulder, shoulder, anything. Anything you want, okay? Let's go again. All right, and from here, let's fix this. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to try and see if we can go a little bit faster to the actual speed for those of you who want to give it a go. All right. 5, 6, 7. Hey! Up, down, up. Shoulder, roll. Down, out, in. Up, down, up, snake. Down, out, in. Change. Shoulder, shoulder, chest. drop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey. Hip, hip, hip. Choose. Hip, hip, hip. Choose. Shoulder, shoulder, shoulder. Choose. Hup, hup, hup. Choose. Hup, hup, hup. Hey. Okay. Well, if you're someone who's into social media, filming yourself and stuff, once you've learned it, tag me. I'd love to see it. So it's Melissa BellyDance on Facebook, Melissa BellyDance London on TikTok, and Melissa BellyDance on Instagram. This is my face. This is what I look like. Okay, you ready? So let's go. All right, I'm gonna try it. So if it's too fast for you, you can work up to this. Otherwise, you're gonna go stay slow, but just for fun, let's try fast. My level 2 and level 3 girls watching this. Oh, see how fast it is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, don't get stressed out, don't get angry. Ready, hey. Hup, 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 hup. Woo, hey. Hup, hup, hup. Da, da, da. Wee. Hup, 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 hey. Back, 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 hey. Hup, 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 woo. Hup, hup, hup. Hup, 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 woo. Hup, 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 woo. Woo, woo, woo. Roll, roll up. Hip, hip, hip. Hup, hup, hey. Hup, hup, hey. Hup. Hup, 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 woo. Hup, 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 woo. Hup, 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 woo. Hup, 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 woo. Hup, hup, hup. Hey. One more for luck. Fix your hair, fix your hair, fix your hair. Fix your hair, fix your hair. Uh-oh. 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 Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Next one. Up, down, up. Hey. Up, 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 hey. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. Oh no! Roll, roll left. Up, 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 hey. 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 Hey! Oh my God. Enough. Okay, everybody, regardless how you did, take your hands. Go, well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Bravo, bravo. High five me, virtual high five. Boom! Virtual high five. Boom! Virtual touch. Boom! Virtual touch. Boom! If you don't know what that is, get your other fist and pretend to connect. Boom. Anyway, okay, cool. So thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed that. Because, yeah. So that was an example of drum solo technique. And we were learning that this term's choreography in my level 2, level 3 class for my intermediate and advanced girls. So if you're watching, well done. I hope you enjoyed it. Yes. If you want to learn proper drum solo technique with me in proper detail with drums, then message me and come find me. I've got live Zoom classes and I've got class recordings as well. So if you can't make the live recordings to your time zone difference or you don't want to be on camera, it's fine. Just go to my website and you can sign up to the monthly subscription instead, where you get to train all of this stuff. So it's all the classes that I teach that are recorded. So it's like proper classes. Oh my God. I need to go and freshen up. So I'll see you in another tutorial sometime soon. Look. You could never do a class with me and leave class with tidy hair. Never gonna happen. Anyway, thank you. Bye.